You know what I realised, guys, in last night's episode doing the nominations, is that Trish is calling out some racial stereotyping here, and she's right to do it. As you can see in this little video here, look.
Is Chanel. My reason is that Chanel felt offended by something me and Olivia said during the smack talk. And when I questioned why Chanel didn't come to me, it was said to me that she's scared of me, therefore perpetuating the narrative of me being scary. And I didn't appreciate that. I felt like her being a bit of a coward caused me problems that I didn't need to deal with. My second nomination is Dylan. My reason is I feel like he stereotypes me. I don't think it's intentional. But I've heard him say stuff on a few occasions. He has called me loud. And very recently, he told me the reason someone else could not confront or have a conversation with me directly is because they are scared of me.
By way of evidence, you see Kerry in her nomination called Trish this.
Has to be Trish. She's quite confrontational. She's a strong, independent woman in a different way to me.
Which is basically her code for I'm scared of this young black woman. Because when you think about it, Olivia is also loud, Olivia is also confrontational, and Olivia is also independent.
Just so we are on the fucking same page of what's fucking gone off outside here and what's going on. So everybody went outside to not talk about it.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, when you said it, I had my backup about it as well. But I didn't say anything.
What was it exactly that I said?
So when you said you'd only picked the guys, and
You know it's Olivia that said it, right?
right, okay.
And then I backed Olivia.
Chanel doesn't want to fucking confront you about it because she's afraid of you. You know, Chanel's not a confrontational person.
Yeah.
So, do you know what I mean? And that's all it is.
I made it clear yesterday, actually, I'm very open to someone coming and having a conversation with me. So even...
She's not going to do that, though. You know that. Because she
And I accept that
she
as
made it
well.
very clear. She was like, mate, I don't want to have this conversation.
The thing is, I genuinely accept that as well. I don't know if you heard how many times I was saying, guys, let's just drop it. Since it's very clear Chanel's not going to speak to me, you let Chanel know that I do not think that was a sexist move, but because it came up in smack talk, I was backing my team. So I do want to apologise for her feeling like that or feeling like I'm calling her sexist. But I think equally as we can be held accountable for offending her, she needs to be held accountable
I know.
for either speak up
She'll work
or
on
don't tell anyone, because then this will always keep happening.
She'll work on it.
So do extend my apologies.
I will.
And then we have Dylan in that moment there, taking Trish aside to tell her that Chanel thinks you're confrontational and Chanel is scared of you, but without saying himself, I don't think you're scary, I don't think you're confrontational. He just tells her in his own kind of brutal, rather kind of blunt way, and then just leaves it with her to deal with, and you can tell she's not very happy about it. So she's right to call these things out, because it's looking really sus at the moment, as my kids would say, because they seem to be evicting and nominating those who perhaps are from other cultural backgrounds than them. We've had Farida leave. We've had Zach leave. This week, we have Trish up for eviction. Yes, she's opposite Dylan and Hallie, but I am just slightly concerned that she is in the firing line when she doesn't deserve to be in the firing line. I don't think Trish deserves it. I think Trish has been good in the house. I think she's been generally nice to people. I know people are calling out her kitchen habits and stuff like that, but I think she seems to have been genuinely approachable and helpful to most of the house. But there we go. That's the game. But well done, Trish, for calling that out. And I hope others call it out too, because it is noticeable now.